What's going on, guys? Welcome to Adressing Gaming, and today's video I have a little domination gameplay where I get wraps in my Talon pretty fairly quickly. I think I start like 8-1 or something, and I end up having a really nice first half, but that's besides the point. Today's video I want to talk about all the hate on Infinite Warfare, especially like that trailer that was released, which I'm sure most of you know by now has been disliked like crazy. It's on pace to be one of the most disliked videos of all time. It already is, and I think right now it's at like almost 1.9 million, so we're approaching 2 million dislikes, and it has about 19 million views in total. So a lot of people have been disliking it, and I want to kind of address a couple of things. Now, first off, I do want to say that I am more of a negative type person, which isn't a bad thing. Like, some people look on the bright side, I kind of look more realistically, or sometimes even negative. Like, it's just the way I am. Like, those people can't help being positive thinkers. I can't help being a little more negative. Just always been who I am. And one thing people have been talking about is not understanding where Infinity Ward's coming from with going to this futuristic COD. And at this point is perfectly fine. What they say is that since it's on like a 3-year cycle, they have been talking about like the first year, like through Call of Duty Ghosts, which was their game, they were kind of brainstorming new ideas. But once Advanced Warfare hit, that's kind of when the new like Call of Duty became like their ideas came into play, and they started the heavy development for the next couple of years. And a theory that people are talking about, which is probably true, is that for the first like 3 or 4 months, Advanced Warfare was seen to be cool by a lot of people. Like, a lot of people were excited about the new movement. So what Infinity Ward did was they thought that was going to be the future, and they kind of took it and ran with it. Now, a couple of things I want to think that's pretty dumb on Infinity Ward's behalf is that, like, they gotta know, they can't base their whole gameplay, or not their whole gameplay, because I'm sure it's not going to be that much like Advanced Warfare, but there will be advanced movement. Like, you can't base it off how a game is the first couple of months. It's almost like the honeymoon effect. Like, you're going to like the game when a new Call of Duty comes out just because it's new, and it takes a little while to get used to it. Like, I've done the same thing. The only Call of Duty game that I hated right off the bat, that I actually did end up hating, was Modern Warfare 3. I played that game for the first like day, then hated it, and I tried to play for a week and I stopped and I went back to Black Ops 1. Other than that, I loved Ghosts. I liked Advanced Warfare. I think I really liked it for like the first 3 or 4 days, and then for the first 2 months it was okay. I liked the supply drops, but like, and I get that people thought that Advanced Warfare was kind of cool at first, but I don't think it had that much to do with the movement, because when you introduce a brand new movement system that's never been seen in Call of Duty, people aren't abusing the movement that much. Yeah, they were using it to jump to a high place on the map, but the gunfights were on the ground, which they completely, like, they didn't even look at. Like, Black Ops 3, it's the same way. It started with gunfights on the ground, and it is more so than Advanced Warfare, but now so many gunfights are in the air, and I have to pre-aim over like a building, or I have to pre-aim the sky, and it's just ridiculous. And I don't like, I totally get why Infinite Warfare gets the hate it does, and I think it's absolutely deserved. Now, another thing people talk about is that, yeah, 1.9 million dislikes, people are making new accounts just to leave more dislikes. Like, as that's true, most of those dislikes started because people are sick and tired of the way Call of Duty is going into the future. It's not Call of Duty. Like, I'm sorry if any of you like this new futuristic stuff. That's fine. You're allowed to have your opinion. I'm just expressing mine, that I have never been into this futuristic stuff. I thought Black Ops 2 was as far as I would want it to take futuristic. Black Ops 3 is still, don't get me wrong, a good game, but it is a step too far. And I think Infinite Warfare is going to be a lot like Black Ops 3, but I think it won't have wall running, but it will have this kind of jumping. But I think some of the stuff they add in is going to be even more futuristic than Black Ops 3. So I'm pretty scared. Now, they have had 3 years to work on this game for the first time in the 3-year cycle, so it still could be a good game. But as I'm saying that, I think it deserves all the hate it gets. No, I don't think people are being too rash on it before we see multiplayer gameplay, because that's really all people cared about was boots on the ground, and we already had our answer. That's not it. But I am excited to see when the multiplayer comes out. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. As I said, guys, I am a very negative person. It's just the way I am. I'd rather be overly negative than overly positive, and just kind of like, because that kind of like pushes forward and advances Call of Duty to keep going in the future, because people think that people are being too nice and they're not speaking their mind. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about the Infinite Warfare trailer. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.